What up, y'all? It's your boy Gangs G-Way. What up? Coming back at you. Literally got a delivery right around the corner from my house. Down here in Fayetteville, Georgia, just south of Atlanta Airport. I'm gonna make a quick clip. I'll try not to say on too much. Gonna make a quick clip on the subject of business structure. Okay. Gonna make a quick clip on business structure. All right. Now, it's one thing to know your numbers. It's another thing to know your numbers at home as well. Your operating costs for your truck and your operating costs at home. But we're talking about business structure as far as setting up your trucking business. Now, me, y'all know I have two trucks. My original truck is set up in a doing business as, okay, a DBA. Has its own EIN number separate from me, but technically it's all on me as a tax liability, okay? Now, I also have G-Way Logistics LLC, okay? Now, I've set up an LLC as a limited liability company, but don't get it twisted. A limited liability company, if you have all your eggs in one basket, it's not that limited as you think, okay? Now, you need to refer, I'm touching on a subject that's a little over my head, but I always come to y'all with my experience. You might want to listen to guys, HT Logistics, Big Rig Radio, guys like that can break it down better for you, as well as you might want to consult your tax consultant person, okay? Now, the way my business is set up, not only I have an LLC, I have an LLC with an S Corp status, okay? And that's what this truck is in. The reason I set that up was to take the liability off of my personal. So that's why I set up my LLC with an S Corp status to separate me, okay? Now, you can also go a couple other steps. You can do what's called a LLC with an S Corp status or a regular LLC and set up you a holding company. Now, your holding company can hold all your vehicles as well. That's another layer of protection, because you know, in trucking, we have a lot of liabilities. One accident can take everything you have, you know. So you want to try to put layers between you, your assets, your personal assets, as well as your business assets, okay? You have guys that have a LLC, a holding company, which a holding company could be a LLC too. You have guys who will also have a separate company for their for their trucking authority. So once again, check with your tax person and check with other people that's more knowledgeable than me. I'm just giving y'all different avenues how to structure your business. It's no one action that fits all. You know, it's no cookie cutter for this. It's just what's best for you and your situation. Like, you might want to go out and buy property to put your business on, as well as for your truck parking or, you know, your office, depending on how you grow. So you might want to switch from an S Corp to a C Corp. Now, with the C Corp, it's different tax structure for a C Corp. A C Corp can be taxed double. It can be taxed at the corporation level as well as to the shareholder level, okay? Compared to an S Corp, that's pretty much a pass-through that's passed down to the shareholders. The taxes are responsible by the shareholders, okay? That's just a quick clip. You might want, you might want to check with, like I say again, your tax professional to give you advice, or corporate person that set up corporate stuff. I suggest you do a lot of stuff yourself. There are companies out there that'll tell you, okay, hey, pay us this much, we'll set up your EIN number. Pay us this much, we'll set up your LLC. All this stuff you can do yourself. Look into it. All right, I'll hit y'all back. Yo. All right, y'all, back at you real quick. Go ahead and wrap up this video. I said it. Yeah, I did. Real quick. I always said consult your tax person. No, consult your accountant. In my case, my accountant is my tax person. So that's why I keep saying that. Okay? Next thing you want to do is really dot your I's and cross your T's with your income when it comes to your taxes. Because you don't want to get in no tax trouble. Gangster been there, done that, wrote a book about it. Real quick. They go big. Been there, done that. Luckily, I was able to work it out. I was in the hole pretty good. I ain't going to say the number amount. Like I told y'all before, I ran my own business before. And so that taught me a lot about numbers in trucking too. You know, yes, like I said, I had to listen to other people. Calvin Leaks, HT, Trucking with Jay, yeah. Just listen to a bunch of different people. And, you know, learn what I needed to learn so I can go forward, so I know how to set my business up and what to expect. Also, with that, I came across a situation that I double keep track of everything. Because here at Landstar, and basically any trucking company, you're going to come across this thing called ATBS. What ATBS really do is keep track of your mileage. ATBS keep a track of your profit and loss statement. Like, I print that out and give it to my accountant, even though my accountant / tax person always tell me I don't really need it. So the reason I do it, so I know my gross number, because I know my gross number, then I know what I done spent over the year on fuel as well as I know what I done spent in, you know, cash advances, etc., etc. So I always try to keep double track of my numbers. So when I keep double track of my numbers, I know what they got deposited into the bank and what I done made gross overall. My accountant tell me all the time, I don't need to know what Landstar paid you. I don't need to know what you gross with Landstar. Because bottom line, once they give you your settlement, they done took your fuel out and everything. So I really can't write off your fuel. That's my situation. Now, it's instances where guys will keep track of their fuel receipts. Because, you know, we get a Landstar discount. They'll keep track of their fuel receipts and use the pump price to write off on their taxes. I don't do that. I ain't saying I can't do it, and I ain't throwing people on the bus that do it, but that's another option for you. So you want to look at that when you do your tax structure, when you do your corporate structure, whatever your tax person accountant suggests that you do, that's whatever best suits your situation. And the reason you want to decide which way you're going to do it or how you're going to set it up, because like I said at the beginning of the video, the trucking industry and the trucking journey is no cookie cutter format. Everybody do it decent. You got people that lease. You got people that buy old trucks. You got people that finance semi-used trucks. So just like in setting up your business, or just like how you run your numbers, or just like how you do your trucking career, everything is different. Find the best thing to fit you. That's enough rambling. It's your boy Gangsta G-Way. Peace. I'm out. I'm sitting here at the Crizac. Try to get out tomorrow. Doing a couple of short runs. I might do a taking time off with Landstar again. I'll hop on the plane Thursday, fly home to Miami. That's the Crizac. All right, y'all. Holla. Be safe out there. Keep the rubber side down and the shiny side up.